What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday we had a 4-2 day. We had another positive day, made up for that negative day that we had. So far, we've only had one negative day this whole entire week. So let's close out the week on this Sunday, on Championship Sunday, and let's cash some bets, guys. This is going to be the last game for a lot of these main leagues. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these leagues in Denmark, a lot of different leagues like in MLS, besides the English Premier League, Serie A. Because, like I said, it's Championship Sunday, and this is going to be the last games for the whole entire season. So that's why I have 9 bets for you guys. I'm giving you guys a whole bunch of bets, different ones, just because, like I said, it's the final day for a lot of these main leagues. So let's cash out, guys. First bet of the day is going to be Fulham taking on Manchester City in the Premier League. You guys, in this one, I'm taking both teams to score. Fulham's at home, and I do believe Fulham scores at least one on Manchester City. I think Manchester City is going to win this game. Actually, guys, I'm sorry. I gave you guys the wrong bet. I said both teams to score. We're taking the over 2.5. Correction, over 2.5 we're taking on this one. I think Fulham will score, and I think Manchester City will win the game about score 2 or 3 goals. But even if Manchester City wins this game 3-0, that over 2.5 still scores. So for this one, guys, give me the over 2.5.
Alright, so our next bet is going to be Nottingham Forest taking on Chelsea in the English Premier League. And guys, this one I'm taking Chelsea over 1.5 goals. Chelsea needs to win this game to actually get to that top 5. They're right the 5th right at the moment. They want to get into the top 5 to play Champions League soccer. But at the moment, they've just been in that 5th spot fighting against 6. And I do believe they have to come in here and beat Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is a decent squad. They play good at home. I think Nottingham Forest will score at least 1 goal, but that's just going to make Chelsea come out here to score at least 2 or 3, in my opinion. I think this has a good chance of being a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory because this is a must-win for Chelsea. Our next bet is going to be in the English Premier League as well. So we Tottenham Hotspur taking on Brighton. And guys, this one I'm taking both teams to score and over 2.5. I do believe both teams are going to score at least 1 goal, but Brighton is the better squad. And Tottenham just went out there and beat Man United in for the FA Cup. And I do believe they're in good spirits right now. I do believe they're going to come out here at home, score at least 1 or 2. And Brighton will come out here, score about 2 or 3. I think that's good. This game has a chance to come out to like a 4-2, a 3-2 game, maybe even a 2-2 draw. But either way, I do believe both teams will score and it will hit that over 2.5. So for this bet, guys, like I said, both teams to score and over 2.5. All right, next bet is going to be in the Denmark Superliga champion group. It's going to be RS taking on Brøndby. And guys, this one I'm taking both teams to score as well. I think both teams are going to come out here to score at least 1. I think it has a good chance of being a 2-2 draw. The last 5 games, both teams have scored. The last game ended 2-2. The game before that ended 4-2. And with RS being the worst squad and Brøndby being semi better than them, they're at home. They will score at least 1. And then Brøndby being the better squad, they will score at least 1 goal as well. So for this one, guys, give me both teams to score. Our next game is Denmark Superliga Champions Group as well. It's going to be FC Copenhagen taking on Nordsjælland. And this one I'm taking Copenhagen over 1.5 goals. Copenhagen's been doing really good recently, especially at home. They've won 4 of the last 5 games, and they haven't lost at home. The one of them was a 1-1 draw. But this one, they're playing against Nordsjælland, where Nordsjælland is not doing good on the road at all. They're a good squad, but on the road, they've been giving up at least 2 or 3 goals almost every game. And now with them playing Copenhagen, they're probably the best team in this whole entire league. I think Copenhagen's going to come out here, score about 2 or 3 goals. I think it's going to be a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory for this one. So this one, guys, like I said, Copenhagen over 1.5 goals. Guys, next game is going to be the Netherlands League and the Conference League playoff final. It's going to be AZ Alkmaar taking on Twente. And this one, guys, I'm taking both teams to score. Both these two teams have really high-powered offenses, and it's going to be a great game. Like I said, this is going to be the final. So I think both teams are going to come out here with urgency to both score at least 2 or 3 goals. Twente had a red card the last game. They still cashed the over 1.5 goals I took on them. They scored 3 goals in that game, even with the red card. And with Alkmaar at home, their offense is really good as well. I think this game, like I said, has a good chance of 2-2 or a 3-2 victory for Alkmaar. So for this one, both teams to score. Alright, next game in the Turkish Super League is going to be Besiktas taking on Rizespor. And this one, guys, I'm taking Besiktas to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Besiktas over 1.5 goals by itself is a -260. But if you take the over 1.5 goals in the game and Besiktas on a money line together, that's going to drop it down to a -180. That's a great line because I think Besiktas is going to totally dominate this game. I honestly see a 3-0 or a 3-1 game. I think Besiktas will score at least 3 and be dominant from kickoff all the way to the end. So for this one, guys, like I said, Besiktas to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Next game is in Italy, not Italy, Italy Serie A, Atalanta taking on Parma. And this one, guys, I'm taking Atalanta over 1.5 goals. That's a minus 160. That's a great line because Atalanta is just way better than Parma. Even if they don't play their best players, they will score at least 1 or 2 goals in the first half, I believe. And then that second half, I think they're going to score at least 1 or 2. I think this game's going to come out to probably either a 3-1 or a 4-2 victory because Parma will score. But even if Parma scores, it's just going to make Atalanta at home to go for that second goal at least to cash our bet and for them to win the game. So for this one, guys, Atalanta over 1.5 goals. All right, next bet, guys. The last bet I have for you guys is going to be in the Serie A as well. It's going to be Lazio taking on Lecce. And, guys, this one I'm taking Lazio over 1.5 goals. Lecce is a horrible squad on the road. They just lost 5 in a row on the road, and they can't do anything on defense to stop any of these teams. And Lazio, their offense is pretty good as well. And I think Lazio is honestly going to dominate this game. I think Lazio has a good chance of winning this game 2-0, 2-1, 3-0. I think, like I said, I think Lazio is totally going to dominate this game. They're a way better squad, and Lecce cannot play on the road. So for this one, guys, last bet of the day, Lazio over 1.5 goals. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and let's cash out for today's soccer bets.